Kyrgios has taken aim at the tennis authorities for their handling of the doping cases involving Jannik and Swiatek, labelling the situation disgusting and horrific. Kyrgios is preparing to return to action after an injury that's seen him play only once in more than 2 years. Sinner, the world number one, tested positive for the banned steroid clostebol in March. The ITIA accepted his argument that the steroid entered his system due to contamination. However, the World Anti-Doping Agency appealed the decision at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. A verdict on that one is pending. Swiatek, former women's world number one, served a 1-month ban after testing positive for a banned heart medication. Kyrgios said the sport's image was being tarnished.
I would never, even in my entire life, ever try and dope in this sport. You know, this is something that, I mean, especially going through an injury like I went through, and obviously there are things out there that could speed up healing, help me get back to prime level, you know, help my recovery. There's so many things out there that are prohibited in our sport that I could have been doing to get me back quicker. You know, 2 years out of the sport in my prime. Basically, I was 28, competing for Wimbledon, US Open, and I had an injury where I could have been doing things to get back, but that's just not who I am. I mean, I have to be outspoken about it because I don't think there's enough people that are speaking about it. I think people are trying to sweep it under the rug and saying that, you know, about the amount and all this. It's just like, it's not nothing about that. It's like, there's not fair treatment for every single player. I mean, we've seen that with Max Purcell, and the reason that's different is because he went to the authorities first. He admitted that he had done something, you know, that was on the prohibited list, and he was outspoken about it. That's how it should be, rather than all this sweeping under the rug and not knowing and there's question marks. Okay, he's number one in the world and he's an amazing tennis player. I've never said he's not. And I just think the treatment has to be fair for everyone. And I just think that it's been handled horrifically in our sport, and 2 world number ones both getting done for doping is disgusting for our sport. It's a horrible look.
Well, Novak Djokovic is going to play doubles alongside Kyrgios at the Brisbane Invitational this week. The 24-time Grand Slam champion says there needs to be more transparency from tennis governing bodies when dealing with possible doping violations.
Not a good image for, and not a good look for our sport. Of course, you don't want to see that because, you know, I believe that in the last 20+ years that I've been playing on a professional tour, that we've been one of the cleanest sports. I mean, at least I believe that we are, or we have been. So I will keep on believing in that clean sport, and yeah, I'm just questioning the way the system works, really, and why certain players are not treated same like the other players. The issue is the inconsistency, is there's transparency. We've been kept in the dark with Jannik's case. I mean, I'm not questioning whether, you know, he took the banned substance intentionally or not. You know, I believe in a clean sport. I believe that the player will do everything possible to be playing fair. And I know Jannik since he was very young, so it doesn't strike me as somebody that would do such thing. But I've been really frustrated, as most of the other players, to see that we've been kept in dark for 5 months.